What's up YouTube, we're doing a quick video. Well, today we're doing another unboxing, first impressions update video. This fragrance is also $25 shipped from eBay for a 75 mil, so it just might be a cheap but good fragrance as well. So a week or so ago, my buddy Chad over at A Gentleman's Journey, I'll leave a link down in the description below to his channel, but he posted a parody video over this fragrance, and I really like the notes that he listed and the composition. So the fragrance we're going to discuss today is from the house of Zippo, the lighter company. It is GlorioU.S or GlorioU.S. So GlorioU.S or GlorioU.S from the house of Zippo is a spicy leather fragrance released in 2016. I don't know the nose behind this fragrance. It is an eau de toilette concentration. Let's check out the presentation. Alright guys, so here's the box for GlorioU.S. I'm going to call it GlorioU.S from now on just to keep it simple. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good looking box, judging the, it's a lighter company. Zippo's a lighter company, if you guys didn't know that. They make really nice high-end lighters. But I would never think they would make a decent presentation for a fragrance, or even a decent fragrance for that matter. But yeah, the box looks nice, has a nice American flag here with the eagle. It's embossed, it's nice and shiny. This is cellophane on here, but I think the box is shiny as well. Decent presentation, cool color scheme, nice dark blue with a red, white, and blue in the flag here. But I like this box. Decent presentation from the house of Zippo. Let's take a look at the bottle. Alright guys, so here's the bottle for GlorioU.S. If you guys are familiar with Zippo lighters, they do resemble this bottle. They have a hinge here at the end for their caps. Flips back like so. Has a nice flame guard here. Gray atomizer. I believe this is all plastic here. Nice navy blue eagle in the front. Says GlorioU.S right there. Nice American flag in the back. Does say Zippo right here. Kind of gimmicky, but it does resemble their brand, and I can't be mad at them for that. So decent little bottle. All right, so here are the notes for GlorioU.S. So on the top we have bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, artemisia, star anise, and peppermint. In the mid we have leather, tobacco, and chocolate. And in the base we round things off with amber, vanilla, and black musk. Alright, so Chad over at A Gentleman's Journey described this fragrance as very loud, very proud. The notes really got my interest with this one. The star anise, the bergamot, the lemon, mainly the leather, tobacco, and chocolate, the amber, the vanilla. Those notes are all some of my favorite notes in fragrances. So not usually, a lot of them aren't usually together. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see how they kind of paired all these together. But I'm looking forward to try this one, so let's give this one a first impressions. Alright, here we go. Pop the cap back. Clean hand. Good little sprayer. Okay. Yeah, at the top, this fragrance kind of has like a dated kind of barbershop type of smell. Definitely getting the leather, the wood notes, the vanilla. I've smelled this before somewhere else. I can't recall which fragrance this reminds me of, but I've smelled this sort of DNA before. But right now, the opening is fresh with the bergamot and the lemon and the grapefruit. It's getting spicy from the wood notes. I'm getting that chocolate a little bit. Getting a little bit of that leather as well. I mean, right now, this one isn't as loud on my skin as he made it out to be. It's obviously a first impressions, but it's sitting kind of light on my skin. It's not. I thought it was going to be a lot thicker, a lot heavier, a lot sweeter. I was picturing maybe like a 1 million type of sweet with a different composition, or like a gourmand, very sweet, very heavy vanilla. This is just like a fresh spicy right now. The little balsamic, but not that much. Little waxy, little oily, but not as much to really kill this fragrance for me, because that really does ruin fragrances for me in the long run. But right now, this one isn't that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the fresh notes, the chocolate, and like the dark spicy notes. The star anise is definitely in there. Gives it a bit of a kind of a sharp bite, kind of a sharp woodiness kind of bite to it that star anise brings. Kind of almost like a licorice. Yeah, not bad so far. Definitely a $25 fragrance. Obviously I'm gonna make this my scent of the day, so I'm gonna have to give it more time. Yeah, the opening isn't bad. Definitely gonna see this would be a cheap fragrance, as in there's quality lacking in this composition. But right now it's not bad. It's getting a little bit better as the minutes pass. It's definitely turning into like a dustier kind of woody fragrance. Woody, sharp, and spicy fragrance. It's kind of turning into that now. Now, this isn't bad so far. It's definitely not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Not as offensive as I thought it was going to be, because, he kind of made it seem like it was going to be a little in your face, a little too much. But right now, this isn't that bad. I'm not, feeling it's going to offend people. It's sitting kind of light on my hand. And I went 3 or 4 heavy sprays. Yeah, so right now I'm just getting a lot of wood notes, the star anise, the bergamot, the lemon, and the grapefruit sort of calmed down a little bit. Getting a little bit of the green from the artemisia. The leather's there. It's more like it's like a synthetic leather. I'm not really getting the tobacco right now, but you know, obviously it's a first impression. It's going to take some time to really get all these notes and figure out which ones stand out the most and which ones make or break this composition. All right, so as always, I'm gonna make this fragrance my scent of the day. Wear it over the next few days. Give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. All right, guys, well, I'm back with my updates for GlorioU.S from the house of Zippo. All right, so I spent a few days with this fragrance. As you guys can see, I was out in the sun quite a bit for my red nose here, but I did get a chance to really test this fragrance and get a good feel for it, and I must say, I do like this one. So you really couldn't tell from the first half of the video, I mean, if I was gonna like it or not. I said it was good, but you know, I just really needed some more time with this one. It kind of grew on me. You know, at first I was sort of really just kind of diving in there, trying to dissect every single little note, but after a while, like I said before, it really did grow on me. And I started to appreciate it more for what it really was. The sillage on this one was pretty nice. You know, it had the citrusy opening with the dark chocolate and the anise, which was really nice. Kind of had a barbershop type of feel to it. Not all the way, just a little bit from the anise. There's some tobacco in there as well and some vanilla. So you really got a very masculine, warm, spicy fragrance. You know, the opening was with the citrus, but then after that, you know, it quickly turns into a masculine, warm, spicy fragrance with some woody notes and some slightly sweet notes from the vanilla. But this fragrance was really nice. I wore this fragrance today to lunch, and a friend of mine said that it smelled nice. It was warm and spicy. He said it reminded him of something else. I can't recall which one he said. But he did say it was nice, warm, spicy. He also said it was a little baby powdery. This was a powdery fragrance in the air, which I don't mind. I actually do kind of like powdery fragrances. To him, he said it was a little too powdery for his taste. But to me, it was really nice. A fragrance that I can sort of compare this one to, not all the way, just a little bit, I'm gonna say is Field Notes from Paris from the House of Anike. I believe that's what it was called. I did a first impressions of that one a couple of years ago, but that one shares a few notes with this one. It really is just sort of the sweetness in the tobacco and a little bit of that fresh spicy from the citrus notes as well. But other than that, I can't really say this one reminded me too much of anything else. Slightly of that one, but this one is a decent fragrance. It's 25 bucks. I think this was a 75 mil. But 25 bucks shipped from eBay is not bad. I did notice that this cap was different from the one in Chad's video. I believe his was navy blue. This one's silver. I joked around and said it, maybe it was reformulated, but we probably all know that this fragrance was not reformulated. It's too inexpensive for all of that drama. But yeah, so maybe they just kind of switched out the caps on this one. But yeah, I do like this fragrance. It surprised me because at first I wasn't a big fan of it, and after a few days it sort of grew on me. So longevity with this fragrance was pretty good. I actually got about 6 to 8 hours with this one, just depending on how much you put on. You guys know I go pretty heavy on the trigger, but I did get 6 to 8 hours with this one. It was still noticeable after the 6th hour. Got pretty close after the 8th hour, but it was still decent for the price. Good longevity. So projection for this fragrance was pretty good as well. It pushed out really strong for the first 2 to 3 hours. After that, it was still noticeable. I got wafts here and there, but the first 2 to 3 hours were really nice and strong. It didn't fill up a room, and it wasn't beast mode by any means, and it wasn't as loud and as proud as Chad suggested, but it was still pretty good. So occasions for this fragrance, I think this one is definitely safe enough for work or school or anything like that. It's not going to really be too intrusive to anyone, not offend anyone around you, but it is warm and spicy, which gives it a bit of a sexiness. I think this one would be good for date night. Not sure if it's loud enough for a club, but date night for sure. So season for this fragrance, well, it is a warm and spicy fragrance, so I'm definitely going to say fall and winter, cooler weather for sure, but it does have that freshness and a little bit of that barbershop that I think could get you through most of the year, maybe even some hot weather. Just don't go too heavy on the trigger, but definitely fall and winter. So ages for this fragrance, I think I'm definitely going to say 25 and up. I think an 18-year-old and up can easily afford this fragrance. It is $25 shipped, for a 2.5 ounce, but this is a warm, spicy, almost barbershop fragrance. It has that star anise in it with the tobacco. It is a little more mature, so I think the more mature gentleman and older guy would definitely appreciate this fragrance. So overall, I do like this fragrance despite my initial reaction, and I do think it is a cheap but good fragrance. I do also think it's bottle worthy, but unfortunately you guys can't find these in stores, and so you can't really try them before you buy it, and I hate telling you guys to go blind buy things on my account. So I guess if you have 25 bucks to kind of throw around, pick this fragrance up. It's nice if you like kind of barbershoppy, warm, spicy, woody fragrances, that kind of have a citrus opening with some star anise to kind of catch your attention with a little bite to it. You know, some sweet vanilla, lots of nice things going on. It's powdery. It's you know, warm and spicy and fresh, like I mentioned. It's a good fragrance. You know, at first I wasn't a big fan, but I kind of like this one now. All right, guys, don't forget to check out Chad's channel over at A Gentleman's Journey. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to check out his channel and the video that inspired me to buy this fragrance. So has anyone out there tried GlorioU.S from the House of Zippo? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know your thoughts on this fragrance down in the comments below. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video on my channel. If you like this video and want to see more videos like it, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider signing up for notifications by hitting that notification bell. That way when I upload new videos, you'll be the first to find out. Please follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. Please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, until the next video, you guys take care. Thanks.